opponent across the ring is the defending champion, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing purple trunks with white and gold trim, hailing from Ohio. He is undefeated in his campaign in the ring with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the undefeated Junkie!
What's up with it, family? Family. What's up with it? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth, and this is indeed the Punch Junkie Morning Show. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. You have absolutely no idea. Man. Hey. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Man, that make a nigga feel good. I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to you. Salute to my brother Tiger, man. That make a nigga feel good. Man, shout out to the entire LDBC, man, Lions Den Boxing community. Be sure to visit the website, join the website, become an official documented member of the Lions Den Boxing community. www.ldbcsports.com, man. Yes, indeed, and get active over there. You feel me? Get active over there. Matter of fact, somebody go over there and share the show. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody go over there and put this show in ldbcsports.com, man. Salute to the family, man. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all. I am indeed Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. That's JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms. Each and every one, man. Each and every one, man. So salute. Thank y'all so much, man, for coming through and chopping it up with me, man, this morning. Salute to our sponsors over at the Hemp School, man, the house of the re-education of the plant. Be sure to go check them out, man, and go learn you something about marijuana, man. Y'all smoke that shit and don't know shit about it. Go over there, man, and learn you something about marijuana, man. Go over www.hempschool.com and learn you something about the plant, man. Salute to the queen and the team over at Big Mama Sauce, man. She get that all day, every day, anyway, sauce. Be sure to go check her out. www.bigmamasauce.com. Enter the code Junior10 and receive a 10% discount off the entire purchase, man. I'm talking about 10% discount, man. You understand what I'm saying? For those of y'all that's really counting, that covers the cost of your tax, basically. You feel me? That covers the cost of your tax. You want to get that. You feel me? Salute, man. Go catch her once again. www.bigmamasauce.com, man. It's barbecue season. It is upon us, man. So go get to it, man. Yes, indeed. Let's move into my favorite part of the show, man. Like my absolute favorite part of the show, man, which is indeed the Punch Junkie roll call, man. Hey, man, hold on one second. I'm getting a little. There we go. Hey man, the Punch Junkie magazine, the inaugural issue of the Punch Junkie magazine is available for purchase or download over at www.punchjunkie.com. Also, we have launched our signature line of boxing trading cards, man. For the collectors, go get your trading cards, man. www.punchjunkie.com, man. Go get your Punch Junkie trading cards, man. Ooh, it's on the flow, man. It's on the flow. And all of the recent orders, man. Hold on. We had a shipment that went out on that was on Monday. So you all should be receiving your cards. They should have got there yesterday. I think it might be a couple out. A couple of y'all live in the boondocks, so you should get yours today. And then the next shipment, of course, will go out for those of you guys who just placed orders. Your next shipments will go out on Friday. So I really truly appreciate the love, man. Really truly genuinely appreciate the support, man. We're gonna continue pressing forward, man. We're gonna continue pressing forward and making it do what it do, man. Continue pressing forward and making it do what it do, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But anyway, let's move into my favorite part of this show, which is indeed the Punch Junkie Roll Call, brought to you by punchjunkie.com. Brought to you by the Punch Junkie brand, man. That includes, of course, the magazine, the signature trading cards, and www.punchjunkie.com. www.punchjunkie.com. It is your boxing news live feed 24/7, 365. That's all day, everyday boxing for all of the latest and greatest news in the sport of boxing. Be sure to go check them out, man. punchjunkie.com, man. All of your latest, greatest news in the sport of boxing. Be sure to go check them out, man. It is a whole lot of shit going on right now in the sport. You feel me? A whole lot of announcements coming out left and right. A whole lot of news. You don't want to miss any of the news. Because y'all know boxing, man. We know the sport. It's the sport that we love. It's the sport that we pay for. And you know that they're going to slide some news in up under you, man. They will slide that news in. You'll never, ever, ever see it coming, man. Never, ever, ever, ever see it coming. So go ahead on, man, and be sure to go visit the website, www.punchjunkie.com. That's www.punchjunkie.com. punchjunkie.com. You feel me? Let's get soulful today, man. The day is April 29th, 2021, man. The time is now 8:11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Salute to all the family tuning in via the Punch Junkie Network mobile app. I see y'all. Salute to all the family over on the Junior Truth mobile app. D McGee, what's good with your homie? Sean Will, what's happening? Craig L, what's good? My brother Jay Good, Underground Asylum. Cadillac Red just slid in under the halfway tardy act. I got them Cadillacs on 22s. You feel me? Salute to all the family over on the YouTube live stream. The guy first in the building. That don't usually happen. Jamal, don't call me Jamil Allen. What's good with your homie? King Bonnie 86. What's happening? Kyron Alexis, aka K Blade, aka put his feet in the blade. Star City J, what's good with your homie? D McGee, what's good? Phil J 508, what's happening? Jay West, what's good? Jamal, don't call me Jamil Allen. Pull a double duty over on the Facebook stream. I see you. Kano Loco Sports, good morning to you, brethren. Hey, Kevin Dunbar, what's good? Mark Stearns, what's happening? New Fat Boy Fitness, boy, I was just up there, boy. I was just up there. Salute to you, family. Nitty G, what's good? Jay Good pulling double duty. Salute to you. Brown on boxing, what's happening with it? Joe the Beast in the building. Dwayne Jones, Dwayne in the building. What's happening? Whatever, man. Ohio in the building, man. I see, man. I'll get with you in a minute. Today I'm moving and shaking. Ohio Property Squad in the building. What's good with you, family? Kui in the building. What's happening? Winston Lee, what's good? Way Renzo in the building. He said he got married yesterday. Salute, man. Congratulations, man. I know you got them happy feelings for real. You just got married, bro. You in here with us. You still supposed to be having your head under that wedding dress. You feel me? You still supposed to be having your head on that wedding dress, bro. Getting sticky, icky. You supposed to be, man. Never mind, man. Don't mind me. You understand? Don't mind me. Yeah, mind me. You supposed to still be in the suite and you eating bride meats. You feel me? JC, what's good with you, family? Mr. J-Dub 20TX, I see you, homie. What's happening? Yeah. Whatever, man. Oh, man, I already said whatever, man. They congratulate Way Renzo. Congratulations, man. That boy said, girl, meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl. We might as well do it. You feel me? Looking ass. One Way Renzo went and got married. You understand what I'm saying? I can dig it. And that must have been where you been, because nigga, we sure enough ain't seen you around here. You thought I wasn't gonna talk about that, didn't you? You thought I wasn't gonna talk about it. Yeah, is you a cop, J. Reed? Yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna talk about it? I know I'm gonna talk about it. We ain't seen no One Way Renzo around here in quite some time. Yeah. Popping up talking about, Junior, I just got married, man. Salute, man. Yeah. Wearing the damn glasses with the eyebrows attached to him with the motherfucking Humpty Hump nose. Rest in peace to Shock G. Yeah, nah, we see you, brother. Congratulations on your nuptials. Hopefully you was getting ready to be the best man that you can be. Hopefully you was getting yourself prepared to be the best husband you can be. He said, yeah, I did sing. I love this woman. Hey man, woman that bring a song out of you. You feel me? A woman to bring a song out of you. Salute to Joe Johnson III over on the mobile app, man. That shit. Hey man, listen. My wife, we our wedding song is that Anthony Hamilton, I'll Wait for You. You know what I mean? And shit, we was dancing. I'm in her ear trying to sing. I know I sounded, boy, shit, I sound horrible. You feel me? I probably sound like KQKC singing to my wife, but shit. When you love that woman, they bring a song out of you. I'll wait for you to fall in love. Looking ass. You feel me? I'll hold myself for only you. Looking ass. You know I will, baby. That shit, you love that woman, boy, that'll bring a song out your ass. Yeah. So salute to you, man. Salute, man. Just you know, you should have texted me, man, before you did it. I'd have told you, man, hey, you know, I'm a champion for marriage, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a champion for marriage, man. I'm a proponent of love. You understand what I'm saying? But it's gonna be labor intensive. You understand what I'm saying? It's got to be hands on. Too many people walk through these marriages hands off, and they walk through this life hands off, and you can't do that. You got to be exceptionally hands on when it comes to the marriage, man. You understand what I'm saying? And you always got to be working toward improving, always got to work towards being the better you, and elevating yourself and elevating your wife. And you have to be intentional with covering her, protecting her with everything. You understand what I'm saying? And man, you're going to be all right. You feel me? But if you'd have called me, I'd have said, don't do it. Reconsider, read some literature on the subject. You show, fuck it. You feel me? That's what I'd have. But man, you good money, man. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Man, what's happening, man? Hey, man, I'm all right, man. So let's just go ahead on and get at it full-fledged. I'm not, you know what I mean, gonna pull no punches today. You know, I'll be trying to, I do my best to stay on code, and I do my best to try to not talk about things and so on and so forth. My first bit of concern is the fact that the WBO dropped Showtime Sean Porter in their rankings and elevated what was it? They elevated Virgil Ortiz over Showtime Sean Porter with regard to the welterweight rankings. I have an issue with that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You understand what I'm saying? I had an issue with that because if I'm not mistaken, Showtime Sean Porter was in that number one position / mandatory for Terence Bud Crawford. We were having a push to try to get Terence Bud Crawford in the ring with any welterweight of note. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden, you know, Showtime Sean Porter hasn't had a fight. Terence Bud Crawford hasn't had a fight since then, and all of a sudden now Showtime Sean Porter is not the number one ranked. He's not the number one ranked opponent in the WBO. How does that work? How does that work? So I'm quite disturbed, man, and I'm trying to figure out, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I would hate to think that, you know, Bob Arum, because you know the WBO is commonly referred to as whatever Bob orders. I really would hate to believe that the WBO went in there and or, you know, Bob Arum put in an order for a little razzle dazzle. You understand what I'm saying? For a little razzle dazzle, trying to keep Showtime Sean Porter away from Terence Bud Crawford, because that's what it's looking like, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's what it's looking like. You feel me? That's what it's looking like. It appears to me that it might be a little, some favor, you know what I mean, with Bob Arum, and that favor is to keep Showtime Sean Porter away. I would hate to think that, man. I really would hate to think that, man. But I have no other course of thought. I have no other course of thought. I don't know what else to believe. I don't know what else to think, man. I do know that I looked up, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, shout out to my brother Stormy B, man. You see, we rocking our Stormy B man's gear. You feel me? We stormied out. It's raining outside. It's storming outside. So I said, shit, we're gonna wear this Stormy. So we stormied out today. I looked up one moment. You feel me? It was all good just a week ago. Showtime Sean Porter was, right there, still in that spot. You know what I mean? I'm believing that they was trying to, pull something together, make a little fight, do a little razzle dazzle or whatever. And now all of a sudden, look at the body of the play-based pugilist. Oh man! Now all of a sudden, bro, Showtime Sean Porter ain't there no more. Like they sprinkle some razzle dazzle. They sprinkle some razzle dazzle, man. So I'm really not feeling that, man. Then we hear that man, I'm just hearing things, bro. I'm just hearing things that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that there's no, we still don't have a fight scheduled. Let me just speak for the facts and not what I'm hearing. There's no facts scheduled. There's no fights scheduled for Terence Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And we're coming up on, we're past the quarter mark. You know what I'm saying, of the year. We're well past that. We're pulling up on the halfway point of the year. Still no fight for Terence Bud Crawford. You understand what I'm saying? Still no Errol Spence Jr. conversation. Errol Spence Jr., the conversation is him going into a unification bout versus Ugas. You feel me? That's what that conversation is. So we don't have any nothing for Bud Crawford. I'm starting to, and then I'm hearing the buzzings and the rumors about him not coming back till September. So I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'm not. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean, by any stretch of the imagination. I worked hard for my scholastic achievements, man. I have to. I got to get my scholastic achievements out the mud because the shit's foggy in my brain. You feel me? But if we have a Bud Crawford fight in September, then doesn't that like push Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud Crawford? Doesn't that push that into 2022? Doesn't that push that fight into like 2022? You feel me? And they're talking about, and then another issue that I have. Salute BBG. I see that another issue that I have is not like the buzzings and the rumblings is about Terence Bud Crawford fighting the winner of Ramirez. You feel me? Of Ramirez fighting a winner of Ramirez versus Taylor, right? So let me give y'all this. You feel me? Let me give y'all this. And this is my issue with the shit. Salute to my brother Marlon So Icy Sims in the building. Salute to Rob Walker, aka Linda the 216, man. Ohio Thoroughbred in the building. What's up with you, family? Let me say this, man. My problem with the Ramirez versus Taylor winner is that those dudes fight at 140. You feel me? Those dudes fight at 140. So what happened to them coming up to 147, getting acclimated to the division, so on and so forth? Like none of that really is going to be taking place. So you're trying to give me a Ramirez versus Taylor fight winner over Showtime Sean Porter or Errol Spence or Keith Thurman or what? Come on, bro. Man, I'm not really pleased right now, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not really pleased. And then everybody's wondering why these Jake Pauls and these old heads and this buzzard fuck boxing can come in here and just scoop up everything like a ground ball, bro. You feel me? We still got the Tyson Fury shenanigans and fiascos going on versus, the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fiascos is still going on. They still trying to wiggle their way out of a trilogy fight with Deontay Wilder. And then you wonder why Mike Tyson can come in and announce that he's fighting Lennox Lewis in September and the whole world be polarized. You feel me? The whole world be polarized. You wonder why Floyd Mayweather announces he's going to come back and he's fighting one of the Paul brothers. Like, man, I'm telling you, bro, like this shit is like these dudes. I'm not going to even sit here and hold you, man. I'm not going to sit here and hold you with the inability to deliver the big fights. You understand what I'm saying? This is no secret that these folks are going to be able to come in and do whatever they want to. And they deserve whatever's going to happen. They deserve what's going to come to them. They deserve what's gonna come to them, and that's why I sit here and I say, I'm talking about these dudes like, bro, you gotta fight the fights. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to have a historical run, you know what I'm saying, in the sport of boxing, and if you're not trying to have a historical run, I don't understand why you even do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to be legendary and have a standout career, then I don't even understand why you're doing it. But you know what I mean? Like everybody, they had dancing partners, man. They fought the best fights. They had dancing partners. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you can't, man, this stuff is just very, very difficult to take seriously, man. You know what I mean? It's very, very difficult to take seriously, bro. For me, anyway. It's very, very difficult to take a lot of this stuff seriously. And that's just a fact. When you have all these dudes running around here, all these titles, and dudes not even looking to fight each other, bro. Like, you're not even looking to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is wild. Y'all not even looking to fight. Y'all not trying to fight the best. Y'all just, this shit is just weird. I really don't even want to talk about this shit no more. I really don't want to even talk about this shit no more. I feel stupid even talking about this shit. Like, man, come on, bro. Now we talk, and now we gonna be like literally gonna be excited about Holyfield coming back. You know what I'm saying? Him and Floyd Mayweather Jr. fighting back to back. You feel me? Like, man. Tyson coming back in September to fight Holyfield. And we probably still won't have had the Fury versus Wilder trilogy. Like, these dudes this shit is just ridiculous, man. Like, this shit is ridiculous. Oh, man. Hey, man. They naming the street after Marvin Hagler, man. Salute to the legend, man. Salute to the legend, the marvelous one, marvelous Marvin Hagler, man. They naming the street after him. Excuse me. In his hometown, man. His hometown, Brockton. Is it Brockton, Massachusetts? I think it is. So salute, man. You know what I mean? We know he was born in New Jersey, man, but he moved as a young and he moved out to Massachusetts, man. And you know what I mean? That's where he honed his skills. Looking ass. Well, salute to them for going on ahead and naming the street after the legend, man. And may he rest in power, man. May he rest in power. Ancestor Ray said, I'm not getting mad anymore. I'm just gonna put my money where it's appreciated. That's it. That's all, bro. Like, this stuff is, and it just be so funny, like, and then you look at these dudes and the way they parade around and stuff, like, man, please, bro. Go ahead on, man. Like, get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't but a select few people out here trying to make a move and trying to do what they do. But and then you got the promoters out here. They are literally, bro. They are literally fucking up the sport of boxing, bro. Period. Stormy B man said Holyfield needs to sit the fuck down somewhere. His son needs his attention. TMZ announced This AM Tyson's now saying Lennox is the next fight. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we talked about that last night in the Smoke Shitty. Yeah. Yeah, we pulled that off we pulled that off punchjunkie.com, Stormy B, man. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to my brother Stormy B, man, in the Cash App, man. Salute. I forgot to read that. And I've been these Cash Apps, man. My watch comes unsynced, and when my watch is unsynced, like I don't get the notifications because my phone is not in my hand. Like I don't even, and my BlackBerry is like my wrist, and I don't even have my BlackBerry. But salute to him. He says, I ain't reading that to y'all. Salute though. And salute to the homie Derek McGee, man, in the Cash App. He Cash Apped us yesterday, and that's everybody, man. Salute, family. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. This whole situation is just I don't know. It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, A count. Yeah, it was. That was yesterday though. You know what I'm saying? That was yesterday, family. We're gonna move forward. That's what we do. You know what I mean? It don't go no further than yesterday. Yes, indeed. Salute to you. The body of the plant-based pugilist said, he said exactly. He said his money's appreciating in his motherfucking pocket. Yeah, man. This is bad, man. Like, and that's why I'm saying, like, this is no disrespect to nobody, right? But this is what I'm saying when I'm looking at the Charlos and they say fuck, you know, fighting Demetrius Andrade and all that kind of stuff. Like, man, nah, bro. Like, you really truly in this landscape of boxing, bro, like right now, like you really need like Jamal Charlo, yeah, you really need to fight Demetrius Andrade, bro. Like, I need to try to make that shit materialize. You feel me? Like, y'all really truly try to make that y'all need to make that materialize, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you. You feel me? I'm just gonna be 100 with you because Triple G ain't gonna fight you. Canelo ain't gonna fight you. They asked Canelo yesterday. Canelo now said he can't even make 160. He said it's really difficult for him to make 160. So we need to make that fight for the fans. It's just amazing how these people come out and just talk and say the stuff that they say. Like, bro, you ain't been running from Jamal Charlo. We just gonna say specifically Jamal Charlo. Like, you ain't been running for him for the last 5 years, bro. Like, you ain't been running from dude. You feel me? Like, this shit just be amazing to me how people can just come out and just talk, man, and just say this stuff like, yeah, in the future. Now ain't no future, bro. We running out of real estate. You already 5 years into the running. What you talking about in the future? You join the Duck Dynasty brigade shit, goddamn 5-6 years ago when you campaigned at 155. Yeah, you was running from them dudes. So then he gonna go out here and fight Billy Joe Saunders. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm telling you this off the top, man. It's gonna be something fishy that happens with this fight if they even make it to the fight. I still am a person that and the fight is like 2 weeks away. I'm still not sure they gonna the fight even gonna take place. Something weird to happen and Billy Joe Saunders end up pulling out for some reason, or something goofy will happen and the fight will end up being off. But if they do fight and they make it to the fight, it's gonna be something fishy, bro. I'm telling you. It's gonna be something weird where we just gonna be like, man. So anyway, and this is why people are talking about the Paul brothers, man. Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I me personally, like, let me explain it to you, man. My brand, this show, shit my magazine, like, this shit is boxing centered. Like, this shit revolves around boxing, and it is very, 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 very difficult when the most popular figures within the sport of boxing, bro, they're not on the ones and twos, man. They're not on the ones and twos. So it's very, very difficult. Yeah, it's very, very difficult. But anyway, an excellent point was brought up last night during Smoke City, and I'm gonna be all over the place today because that's just where I'm at, man. Oh yeah, BBG said Canelo saying Floyd can't beat him now. He in his prime, not to mention bald though. You know what I'm saying? And Canelo saying he's in his prime. Canelo is nowhere near his prime, bro. Canelo is not in his prime. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo when he was Floyd. Let's be clear. When Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years removed from his prime easily. He was 10 years removed from his prime easily. Floyd Mayweather's prime was not in nowhere in the damn vicinity when he. Damn, that shit scared me. That's my sump pump. Hold on, y'all. That shit scared me. Hold on one second. Hey, that shit scared me. My fault. I tried to stop my camera. Hey, it's super loud in my headphones, right? And so when it started doing this, making this sound, I'm like, what the fuck? But it's just doing what it's supposed to do. So y'all, we got a lot of rain and shit going on where I'm at. So y'all gotta bear with it. Sorry, apologies, especially on the mobile app. That shit is trash. My shit might be stuck though. Let me make sure this motherfucker ain't stuck. Hold on one second. All right, family. My fault, man. My fault, man. So the sump pump got like so if and I guess this might help for new homeowners or whatever. But my sump pump, like in the little well, in the little damn, water ran back in again. So it gets stuck on the side of the well in the pipe, and so it'll continue making this running sound. So it'll continue doing this, so it'll start gurgling or whatever. And when like now, and when it gurgles, usually that means it's stuck. So in order for me to stop the noise, let me just stop the camera again. In order for me to stop the noise, I gotta damn move the bulb. So hold on. All right, I'm back, family. This shit is golly. But anyway, so you got to pay attention to shit that goes on in your house, man. You got to pay attention to all that little shit or whatever to keep from having catastrophes on your hands. So usually if your sump pump, like if it can, because it has like a switch, the switch on it is ignited by the floater. And so if the floater gets stuck and it's stuck like in the on position, then it'll cause your sump pump to just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And when the water is raging like it is now, it keeps igniting my sump pump. You feel me? And then my sump pump is getting stuck like on the side. So I think I gotta reach down in there and adjust my cord or something, but we'll see. But it's continuously pushing the water out. See, it's doing it again. So anyway, that's what we got going on over here at the Junior the Truth Estates. You feel me? So we gonna continue pressing our way through the shit. But at the end of the day, I'd rather talk about my sump pump than the current landscape, because we just on some it's just weird times right now, man. It's weird times with I don't know, man. And I was thinking, like, do you think it might be like, because of course you got different, people, right, that are within the sport. You got different folks within the sport that are gonna have different attitudes and what have you, and actually want to compete. But then you have like people who, are just like everybody's buddy, everybody's cool. If I fight them, cool. If I don't fight them, cool. And there's very few people wanting to actually get out and really, truly be the best. And I kind of think that's where we're at right now. Hold on one second. Let me stop this. All right. Is boxing in is this like the AAU era of boxing, bro? Is this it? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the AAU. Everybody know everybody, grew up together, and maybe necessarily they just don't want to fight each other, don't want to be friends, or they just like really don't want to compete. I'm not sure. But it's just like, it's no different than like the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You still got your Russell Westbrooks out there who like, man, the hell with trying to build a super team or whatever, nigga. I just want a ball. Everybody ain't gonna be, you feel me, the undisputed world champion of the world. Everybody ain't gonna be a world champion. Some folks is just gonna be, man, that motherfucker could rumble. Man, that motherfucker could rock out. Man, that boy could ball. You feel me? You know what I mean? Still be a Hall of Famer. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. This stuff is, it's different, man. It's different. And I just can't wrap my head around it. And I am really, really, truly, like, I've been trying to get over it, but I'm really, really, that removing Sean Porter from the WBO spot, man, it's really troubling to me. It really, truly is. And it gives you a direct indication of where we are within the sport of boxing right now, bro. You feel me? Like, and the promoters within the sport have all of this influence and all of this power, and you don't even need them, bro. You don't even need promoters. Like, you literally don't even need a promoter. Like, you don't need a promoter. What do you need? You don't need a promoter, bro. All you need is your management team, right? You need your management team. You need relationships with a network. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you need relationships with a network. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can book, like even with, because people, they like booking venues and shit. Like, okay, you want people to have relationship with venues and shit. I get it, man. That's cool. That probably can come about through your management team or whatever. But like, come on, bro. Like I can literally book an event I can book an event at a location, at a venue. Like literally. You feel me? If I had an event, like I can book the Staples Center. If I had an event, I could book the Staples Centers. That's what these venues are there for. They are there to book events. So you don't have to have no special license or no special skill set or whatever to book these venues. I'm just telling you the truth. Like literally, if me and Demata the Plant-Based Pugilists wanted to come together and have a motherfucking B-Bitch convention, we can have a B-Bitch convention at the Staples Center. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna say, look, we need X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. We're gonna go take a tour of the venue. We're gonna look at the venue, and then we're gonna work out the contract. And they're gonna say, look, it costs this much to book the venue. Nigga, do you have it or do you not? It costs this much to book the venue. We need this much this much of the money up front. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna plug you in with this. We need that. They have their requirements, so on and so forth. Like you can book a venue. You can book a venue. I don't feel that, once again, like I don't really feel that boxing promoters should have the power that they have. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because they're obsolete. And they're becoming more and more obsolete because you have fighters who are engaged in self-promotion. They're tasked to promote themselves, even though they have a promoter on the payroll, even though they are responsible for paying a promoter. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me right now, right? You can't tell me right now, literally, Teofimo Lopez is not unnerved with himself by the mere fact that he's gone out, got this Triller deal, had the biggest payment day of his career on Triller, and he still got to kick out Bob Arum he got to kick him out his piece because he signed to a promotional contract, and he has to kick out Bob Arum for some shit that he has absolutely nothing to do with. Absolutely nothing to do with. Think about these fighters, some of the other fighters who maybe are on smaller promotional. They might sign with a smaller promoter, right? They sign with a smaller promoter. They get picked up by a PBC fight, and they get to go into a PBC fight versus a PBC fighter that's on Fox or whatever the case may be. They're getting kicked out, you know what I'm saying, a good amount, and they got to break bread with a promoter who had nothing to do with it. The promoter had nothing to do with it. You might have got pulled into a fight just on the strength of people knowing who you are, people knowing you from the amateurs, having the relationships that you have as a fighter within the sport of boxing, having the relationships that you have, and the matchmaker call you and say, hey man, you on weight? Come on, man, we got this fight coming up. And then you are contractually bound to small time promoters. I'm not gonna say janky promoters, but I want to. But you signed to a small time promoter who had absolutely nothing to do with that damn transaction, and now you got to kick them out. Come on, bro. The mind of Plant-Based Pugilists said that's Boots right now. You talking about that's Boots? I don't know what part you talking about. You talking about the competition piece, or you talking about the promoter piece? But man, like this stuff is like you literally, bro. You gotta, we gotta, like, man. I don't want to give away too much of the game once again. Like I'm trying not to, but you have to really truly take a look at what's going on right now. Look at Anthony Bolden. He said Cameron Duncan Promotions. You got to take a look at what's going on right now. You just got to realize that, man, a lot of this shit, like, bruh, what you need to, like, literally, bro, like, what do you need it for? Thrill Hill, what's happening, family? What do you need them for? Especially if they're not gonna promote you. If your popularity is not tied to anything that your promotional outfit is done, man, get out of here, bro. Like, nah. So it's something to look at. Now, granted, a lot of these promoters are they have, they're going to be having, or they have currently relationships with networks and, you know, so on and so forth and all that good stuff. And that's cool. That's all well to do. But you got to look at it from this standpoint, right? We look at those relationships and how those relationships are coming to screeching halts. Look at those relationships and look at how those relationships are coming to screeching halts. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Watch what happens with this top ranking ESPN shit. We just seen Eddie Hearn distance himself and, you know, move on from Sky Sports. You understand what I'm saying? You know, the word on the curb is you know, the PBC is going through it with going through things with Fox and, you know, all of that kind of stuff, and, you know, trying to figure out how they gonna proceed. We seen what's going on with Showtime. You know what I mean? When the money didn't dried up. Hey man, I'm telling you, like, this shit is. So I just don't really, like I said, I don't really think that the promotional outfits should have as much power as they do. You know, understand what I'm saying? I think there's entirely too much power, too much attention paid to Bob Arum. I think that there's too much power given to and too much attention paid to Eddie Hearn and so on and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? Especially because they not delivering us the fights. Now, if they was on some Don King shit, I'm just gonna be clear, free Don King. If they was on some Don King shit and we was getting you know, these fights and we were getting the motherfucking undisputed heavyweight championship title of the world, you feel me? And we was getting, you know what I mean, the fights that we wanted to see. We was getting these super fights back to back to back to back on some Don King shit. Yeah, then by all means, man, talk to me, Doc. Yeah, I want to see the promoters then. But when you on this other shit, man, I don't have no interest in seeing no promoters. Salute to KG in the building. I see you. Y'all be sure to go subscribe to my brothers over at Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, man. Yes, indeed. Cadillac Red and KG and them boys. Hey, yeah, if he was on some Don King shit, then by all means, you know, it's free Don King. But none of these dudes are on it. You know what I mean? And then you just, like, all you got to do is just sit back and watch and listen to these dudes. Listen to how Eddie Hearn talks about what's good for boxing and what's not good for boxing. And these are, you know, they're impacting the biggest fights to be made in the sport of boxing or whatever the case may be. When this motherfucker stopped the biggest fight to be made in the sport of boxing, probably in the last 20 years. The last 20 years, maybe longer than that, maybe 25, 30 years, he stopped the biggest fight to be made in the sport of boxing in the last 30 years. And that would be Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Anthony Joshua for the undisputed heavyweight title of the world. Eddie Hearn stopped that fight, man. Eddie Hearn prevented that fight from happening. And we still have yet to have that fight. We still have yet to have that fight. And you're talking about one of the and you're talking about what's impacting the sport of boxing and was not being made, and the big fights and this and that. And you got the audacity, bro. You have the asinine audacity to part your crusty lips and say that when you stopped and prevented the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world fight. There's nothing. There's no fights, none of that. And no fights. Eddie Hearn has not even come close to scratching the surface of putting on a fight to that magnitude. None of them, bro. I don't care how many fireworks, light displays, laser show. I don't care nothing about none of that shit. None of the fights that he's put on has been in that magnitude. Not Nan Canelo Alvarez fight since he's been fighting under Eddie Hearn, let alone on the zone. Not nothing. No Anthony Joshua fights. None of them, bro. None of them. None of them have been a fight to that magnitude. So you're not qualified. Salute G5 Gabe. I see you. You are not qualified, man, to come in and talk about boxing and or talk about fights being made and not being made, and what's good and what's not good, and so on and so forth. And he has the asinine audacity to talk shit about the Jake Paul fights and the shit that Jake Paul is doing, when Eddie Hearn was the one that introduced Jake Paul and the motherfuckers to the sport of boxing. Eddie Hearn was the one that put on those cards and had Demetrius Andrade, a championship fighter, and a boxing championship fight, as an undercard fight. Eddie Hearn did that shit. And now all of a sudden you talking shit about it because you're not involved. Like, this dude is a walking hypocritical liar, bro. He's just a big ass hypocrite, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up. Like, you got the asinine audacity to come out here and talk shit about Jake Paul and them dudes when he premiered on the DAZN. The Jake Paul versus KSI, or Logan Paul versus KSI, or whatever that shit was, that motherfucker, that shit premiered on the D's Nuts app. And you had boxers on the undercard, bro. And now it's not good for boxing. Man. Boy. It's just, man. This stuff is difficult, man. This stuff is difficult. Like, and you really, truly, like, you can't make this stuff up, bro. And then meanwhile, we're getting further and further and further. We're getting further and further and further from the best fights, bro. Like think about this, bro. Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. is now further away. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it, man. Like, literally think about it. Like, think about this shit for what it is. It is now further away. You understand what I'm saying? Because if Bud Crawford is not fighting in June, if he doesn't have a fight date in June and he's not fighting in June, okay? And he's not, fighting Showtime Sean Porter or, whatever. He doesn't have a fight in June. He's not going to come back till September. When he comes back in September, he's not going to fight Errol Spence Jr. They're saying that if he comes back in September, he's going to be fighting the winner between Ramirez and Taylor, right? So then that means if he fights him in September, he's not going to come back in December and fight Errol Spence Jr., right? If he fights them in September, then that pushes Errol Spence Jr. out into 2022 in the first quarter, if we lucky. And that's if they can even get the politics straight around it. Like, man, this shit, you can't. Now, granted, Bob Arum is going to do, if Terence Crawford is indeed going to leave Top Rank Promotions, then Bob Arum is going to do his little, he's going to try to do his little razzle dazzle hocus pocus to make sure that the title doesn't leave with him. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is crazy. And I'm with Quickly because, and I've said this a while ago and everybody got mad at me. So I stopped talking about it because it's better to just be quiet than to argue with a whole bunch of goofy niggas, bro. And I'm going to tell you the truth, man. This Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Bud Crawford has brought all the goofiness out in you niggas. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. This has brought all the goofiness out. And so when I said it, like, man, you might want to wrap your mind around the fact that we might not get this fight, bro. We just may not get this fight. We just may very well not get Bud Crawford versus Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. That fight may not happen, bro. Bud is like 33, 34. What is Errol? Errol like what, 31, 32? Like, we just may very well not get that fight. Shit. Tell the truth, shit. We may as well not have got the Pacquiao versus Floyd fight. I said that. We might as well have not got that fight. Premier Lane said Monday Mayhem on a Thursday. Yeah, bro, this supposed to be thorough. This supposed to be shit. Speaking of which, I didn't even fix the that's what you're talking about. I didn't even fix the thing. I was rushing. Yeah, I was rushing. Let me update this shit. You feel me? I'm just gonna put Thursday on this bitch. Hey man. Say, man. This shit is stupid. I fixed the date and then fix the day. Russia. Yeah, if we even get to fight at all, bro, like it's a it's a good chance that that fight not gonna take place. I hate to say it like that, is what it is. Um, we got the Manny Pacquiao after like 5-6 years of some bullshit. And then we might as well, when we did get it, everybody sitting there like we might as well not even watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we might as well not even have tried to, might as well have not even watch that shit. I got to go back in and change this. Not gonna let me change it here. So this is where we at, man. And then meanwhile, Vander Holyfield coming back. You know what I'm saying? Stormy B man said, Junior Truth, that fight isn't happening. Bo and Lewis all over again. Prime opponents avoiding the obvious. The most lucrative, but either can have. The most lucrative bout either can have. Shaking my head. Man, I'm telling you, bro, like this is real. Like this is real. This is real, bro. Like we literally, you understand what I'm saying? Might not have that fight. And you got to get there and you got to get, and if they don't have it, shit. If it don't happen, it don't happen. Like if it don't happen, it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Just like shit. We didn't get to Jared Hearn versus Jamel Charlo for undisputed. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Now we about to get an undisputed at 154. You know what I mean? It's colossal. Salute to Brian Castano. Salute to Jamel Charlo. Like, hey, it is what it is, man. But this is, I don't know, bro. So I don't really be wanting to hear no peeps about the shit that's going on with boxing and how, you know, these old niggas coming back and Jake Paul and all of that shit. Like, I really don't be trying to hear it, because when you look all over the landscape of boxing from top to bottom, now I can say it from top to bottom, because I'm still waiting to hear from I'm still waiting to hear what Emmanuel Navarrete is gonna do. Is he gonna fight Gary Russell Jr.? That's what I need to know. Is he gonna go ahead on and get in there with get Mr. Gary Russell Jr.? You feel me? What's happening? 130. You understand what I'm saying? We got Jamel Herring got a title. We got all these other dudes playing ring around the Rosie. You understand what I'm saying? You got Shakur Stevenson asking where everybody live. You got Prince Albert Bell standing there wanting some smoke with somebody, anybody, everybody, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we got it's some fights to be made at 130. 135. Do we even really truly even got to speak on 135? Do we really even truly got to speak on 135, where the division where fighters work their way up to mandatory status and then evacuate? I never seen anybody evacuate a mandatory status. Have you ever seen that before? I never seen anybody evacuate the mandatory status. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. That boy evacuated the mandatory status. You understand what I'm saying? Worked his way to the mandatory status and they said, nah. You feel me? Nah. Stay Ready Boxing said Eddie Hearn has not built or made a big fight in the sport yet. That's a fact. Errol Spence told Bud 60-40 is better than Manny 80-20. Errol Spence, and that's something that we said on our platform. I don't know how many times, how long ago. And that was that, you know what I mean? The Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud Crawford fight is bigger than either one of those dudes versus Manny Pacquiao, bro. I'm sorry, but I don't really care what nobody thinks. I'm talking factual information, bro. That fight is bigger. That is a bigger fight, bro. That is a bigger fight. Everybody's, talking this shit about Manny Pacquiao being the money fight or whatever. I need it to be proven. Like, you got to prove it to me. Prove it to me. Prove it to me that Manny Pacquiao is worth, he's coming out asking for what, like, 30, 40 mils. You understand what I'm saying? That was only possible versus Floyd Money Mayweather. And that was because man, we know why that was because of. Yeah, that don't happen. Like Manny Pacquiao, bro, is nah. So prove to me that it's beneficial to give Manny Pacquiao 20 million to fight anybody. Gotta prove that to me. Gotta prove that to me. So I'm not, and I think that, once again, I believe that The Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. is $100 million fight. It's $100 million fight. Easily. At least. $100 million fight. And that's a fight that if they had that fight in Dallas, Texas, bro, it wouldn't be a seat left in that bitch. It wouldn't be a seat left in that bitch. So anyway, man, this is just like, I don't even want to talk about this shit no more. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. And you know, there's a siege that's taking place on the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing is under a serious siege, and there's nothing that and it's all because of these dudes. Like, it's all because of you know, fighters not really fighting outside of those select few fighters that's literally really truly looking for all the smoke. And it ain't but a handful of them. You understand what I'm saying? To the tune of, you know, Deontay Wilder, shit, you looking at, and I'm talking about fighters that are, you know, champions or, you know, whatever. So you got, you know, Deontay Wilder, and you got shit, Errol Spence Jr., you got Mel Charlo, you got Clarissa Shields, you got shit. Who else? David Benavidez won't smoke with everybody. You feel me? He just can't get right, but he won't smoke with everybody. Like, you got Boots is saying he won't smoke with everybody. Sean Porter has fought everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really truly, outside of them, man, you really truly, we're running on fumes. And that's just the fact. So I'm not, and I hate the sound all doom and gloom about the shit, but it just is what it is, bro. It just is what it is. And that's why you got these old fighters who can come in and make a double digit, pull down double digit millions. You feel me? And have a bigger payday than any of these current boxers. And when Floyd comes back and fight Paul, you think he ain't gonna make $100 million on that fight, bro? you think he ain't gonna make that money, bro? Like, it's ridiculous, man. Salute to Curtis Anderson in the building. I see you. So it's just we gotta figure out how to turn back the clock, bro. And I'm telling you, as boxing fans, bro, we gotta really, really, really get intentional with our dollars, man. Really, really get intentional with our attention. You understand what I'm saying? Get intentional with our attention. Really pay attention to what we actually supporting and not supporting, and so on and so forth. And we're gonna have to whip these people into shape, man. Period. You understand what I'm saying? That's like this weekend, like this fight with Ruiz versus Areola. Like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool. But, bruh, that's not a pay-per-view fight. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the press conferences and shit yesterday, and I'm all for it. I'm all for the all-Mexican card. I'm all for that. That's not a pay-per-view fight, though, man. Thrill Hill says, who for the fight next? I have no idea, bro. Like, I don't know. And honestly, bro, I really don't care, bro. He can fight anybody. I really don't care, because he's trying to fight the best fights. He's trying to fight. He's chasing down the champs. He's trying to fight Bud Crawford. And if they don't want to fight him, then I'm not going to knock him for whoever he fight, bro. Period. But anyway, man, I'm going to get out of here, man, because I just really don't even want to talk about this shit no more, to be honest with you. Hey, man, thank y'all so much. And plus, I got to get ready to travel, man. So we're going to move and groove. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man, following through, chopping it up with me. Shout out to the entire LDBC Lions Den Boxing community. Be sure to go over to the website, www.ldbcsports.com. Join the website. Come on into the community, man. Follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all the social media platforms. Salute to our sponsors over at the Hemp School, as well as Big Mama Sauce. Hey, man, go on to get your magazines, man. Go get your magazines. Go get your trader cards, your trading cards, man. They're over there, www.punchjunkie.com. Also, shout out to all the family, man, that supports the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. We over there, man. Y'all keeping us busy, but we working. Salute to the whole team, top to bottom. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products, specifically with the Black Kings and Queens in mind. So be sure to go check us out, www.theblackgent.com. You can download the Black Gentleman Grooming Company mobile app, whether you team Apple or team Android. The mobile app is absolutely 100% free. Download the app and maximize your mobile shopping experience, man, over at the shop. Thank y'all so much, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off. I'm Ohio-born, player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.